the camera for y'all to see the cards, but you know what? No, we're not doing that. I'm not gonna sit here and worry about you motherfuckers. Respectfully. I'm just tired of the disrespect. Again. Alright, Aries. Aries. I'm gonna be using my Wisdom Oracle. Ooh, that's a lot of cards, Spirit. But we're gonna keep shuffling just to get the energy going for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Watch it. Let's see, because it said masculine. So what about Aries masculine? This could be the masculine within self or your actual masculine. But let's see. Let's not jump into conclusions. Let's just tap into Aries Divine Masculine. Aries Divine Masculine. Ooh, the first card is beauty. Okay. Risk. I love that. All right, I'm going to express these two cards. And the third one is success. I fucking love this, Aries. Just because you blossom so beautifully, it's time to not so much jump off the bridge, but to take a risk towards something. Okay? This could be your divine masculine within self or your romantic partner, that it's successfully coming to its conclusions that you are the divine feminine. They are who they've been looking, who they've been searching for. Look, we have the High Priestess of Spirit and the High Priestess of Earth. This is a spiritual connection. Very earthy energy. This could be you here. It's like you bring balance to each other here, Aries. There's a lot of movement. Okay. There was a lot trapped in. There was a lot that was in denial. Not sure if this was you or the divine masculine. But somebody was being obedient here. Very obedient. So I'm assuming this was you, divine feminine, if you're watching. This was you that unfolded those emotions. You're the one that is the fragment. Okay, you're the ones that... Hello. I'm doing an Aries reading, but my camera's off because people don't know how to be respectful. Hello, welcome guys. I'm just starting for Aries. Thank you for the likes. So again, Aries, let me just recap. You're a blossom. It's time to take a risk. And if you're a masculine watching this, it's time for you to take a risk. Go after the divine feminine. And you're already getting the signs, the synchronicities, that this is your conclusion. It's going to be successful. Okay? So yeah, the feminine has been obedient among her emotions. Aries is your sun. So it depends on the date that you were born and the month. Aries, it's March 21st through April, what is it? April 19th, I believe. And then Taurus begins from there. What am I doing, human? I'm doing readings with oracle cards. I'm a psychic medium, okay? Just fast forward. I'm a psychic medium. All right, so again, the feminine has been obedient. There's still emotions that are hidden, but as you continue divine feminine, they're going to come out. Okay, you're going to be more fulfilled because you are the spirit. You are that intuition. You're a ghost? All right, cool. Nice to meet you, ghost. Okay, let's continue. And it's not going to be chaotic. It's actually going to be more clearing when you and this masculine come together. It's going to allow you both to really be in that energy, in that frequency. Regardless if you're together physically. You know what? No, you're a goat. You're not a ghost. You're a goat. You might be seeing a lot of ravens or crows out and about. But it's just a synchronistic. There's a sign on that side. All right, let's check what you need to focus on. Divine Masculine, Aries. Okay, so Divine Masculine, you're going to have to consciously recapture and rewind certain aspects of yourself. What are you saying? Because that's what I felt. I felt masculine. So it could be the masculine within self, the energies, the yin and yang. The masculine puts in the consciousness, like the father put it that way. And the feminine puts the emotion. She's a nurturer. Male or female. Some women basically are really intuitive. I don't know if that's what you're trying to get at, but it's just in general for the collective. Oh shit. So expect an awakening, guys. There's going to be a spiritual awakening here as this tower continues breaking through your locks, breaking through anything that's hidden, because we did get the moon card. As you continue doing so with the Four of Cups, you might be feeling a bit of anxiety or anxious towards this energy, but you're cutting ties. You're really, really working through it. So allow this eclipse, these planet shifts that's happening. There's so much happening right now that I can't even keep up. But I do know this. Just let it be. Feel what you feel. Cry if you need to cry. Just let it be. Allow yourself to be. Because you're receiving the abundance. You're receiving this energy. When we work with this energy, it helps us a lot more instead of being drawn or pulled or dragged or just triggered. It's better when the spirit is literally illuminated within us with passion, with fire, you know, with that just beautiful energy of the divine feminine and masculine within self to make this happen. Because now you're making choices and decisions based off of what's best for you, really. You're not going off of what people say, their opinions. You're actually more concentrated on your own inner light. We have the Hermit here, which is soul searching, or just simply connecting with your own self. By you connecting with your own spirit, your own mind, your own body, to let you know if you're in danger or if you're safe, without the need of having traumas or darkness. With the Five of Pentacles, you're just really kissing everything goodbye. And you're moving towards the beat of your own heart. If you feel like sitting the fuck down because you feel dizzy or you feel tired, you're going to sit the fuck down. You're not going to go, listening to other people. You might hear their suggestions, but at the end of the day, with the World card, it's your world. It's your inner knowing. It's your heart that is beating this way. Not because people say, oh my gosh, you're going to have a heart attack. No, you're not. It's just, again, you know when to take a seat, when to stop, because you already have learned your lessons. You can make decisions and choices without the need of falling apart, if that makes sense. Okay? All right, let's keep tapping into the masculine energy. Take it as is, guys, because sometimes the energies come in and they're different for everybody. But that's how I put it. I put Aries Divine Masculine because that's what's coming up. All right, for Aries Divine Masculine. Ooh, okay, and those two. All right, perfect. So our first three cards is Eight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Magician. See, I love these two. I mean, these three right here. In the sense that what you worked towards here, Aries, remember, you are in your masculine energy right now, male or female. If you're considered yourself at the masculine or the feminine. You are going towards your happiness. With the knowledge that you have, you're going to make yourself happy. You're going to find joy and fruitful energies or relationships or connections of some sort. Let's see what that say. With the Hermit here, you're going to be engaged. You know, if you have to go left, you'll go left. If you have to go straight, you'll go straight. If not, right. Either way, you're not going to take it as, oh my gosh, but what if something happens? No. You're going to look at it from a different perspective to the where if something comes across you, just keep this in mind, consciousness, okay? If something comes in mind, not in mind, an experience, you come across someone or some kind of situation, then you know what to decide. Like, you just know what to do. You'll go towards it or you pull away from it. So the more that you are in tune with your body here, Aries, with your divine masculine, within self or your partner, whichever one it goes, it's going to be illuminated. It's going to be great because it's going to teach you something, right? It might teach you something more about yourself, more about connections, or just simply more about your past relationships. Just everything all together to the point where now you're going to be so well balanced to the point where, you know what? I could be single another 2-3 years, you know, or I could just date until I find the one. Just put yourself in the market and just enjoy life, meet people around the world, across the world, and make connections. Sometimes these connections don't always have to be sexual. These connections don't always have to be purified. All these connections don't have to be anything other than just a lesson. Or you just giving someone karma. Or be somebody's karmic. It's not always bad, okay? With the 10 of Wands and an 4 of Pentacles. This is you offering yourself a tap out with the karmic or with karma. Now you're going to allow things to hit. Instead of you holding on to it, to whatever happened in the past or recent, you're just going to leave it alone. You're still going to continue being yourself, your authentic self. Thank you, Spirit. And charisma and your flirty and everything's going to be right on point. Just because you express yourself to someone doesn't mean that you can't be your flirty self. Okay? You've given enough of yourself to the point where I'm bored. I'm ready to just make new connections and receive whatever they have to offer. Even if it's just a sexual connection and it's a great connection, I don't see why not. If it's, again, them helping you to untie any ties from something karmic or the other way around, either way, Aries, you're still going to be you. Okay? We already know this. When an Aries meets someone and it's like, just like I don't want to say a one-night stand, but it's a sexual connection, you know when to pull away. You're not going to be tied to that. Just because you had sex with them, no. You're not going to be tied. You just know when to pull away, once again. But just by you being happy and expressing that energy, it's what's going to make you happy. It's going to allow you to be you again. Because we're not going to be all frustrated just because, even if it's just ourselves taking care of it, we could feel going to be abundant no matter what. Okay? All right, let's continue with your energy. I want to use a regular tarot. Yeah, stop. You guys are looking away towards it's like you're looking a different direction, and no. Spirit is saying, look, keep looking. Keep looking that way. You need to look that way. What is it about, Spirit? What is this? What does Aries needs to continue focusing on? On your intuition. Yeah. Your fulfillment. Exactly. Yep. See, with the Devil card, the Lovers, and reverse, I'm telling you, you are making choices and decisions based on your emotions. If it's not making you happy, Aries, you're going to let it go. You're not going to fight for attention. You're not going to fight for anything other than just you continuously riding your fucking horse here with the, 4, 5, 6 of Wands. You're going to continue giving yourself that recognition until you have that partner that gives you the same fucking energy and the same blessing. With the Ace of Cups here, the cup of love, the make your wishes come true. You know, there's so many wishes that we all have, to the point where sometimes it requires another person to come through and fulfill that space. And you are going to have either one or two or multiple opportunities here. Either way, at the end of the day, you're going to be choosing one, and the one that's best for self. And you are going to be fulfilled. You're going to be very, very fulfilled with this choice, with this decision. Because again, this masculine is the one coming in with this energy. Okay, this masculine is going to be the one, again, it's going to be very healing for one. Very healing in the mental, very healing in the roots. To where now you both could come together and start creating. That's if just as career-wise, having a family, getting married, or just simply being with each other and traveling the world. Or doing whatever the fuck you want to do. And just make each other happy. Okay, so this is pretty good. It started a little chaotic for me, like, you know, the reading, the way it was just coming off at. But now it's like it's tuning in, it's tuning out at the same time. But again, it's grounding. You're grounding this energy. And stay focused. If you guys are already on the top of your psychic abilities, focus more towards that. Okay, if you've got something else in mind, don't put it off. Make time to go through your thoughts and nurture your intuition, Aries. Nurture your body, your mind with affirmations, with happy, you know, just happiness of some sort. Practice gratitude. Tune in with that self energy. You know, explore nature in different ways that you're going to feel connected and not disconnected. Right now, it's a lot happening with the retrograde and all this bunch of fucking, I don't know, what's it called, planets, that I can't even keep up. All right, let's go ahead and continue, and then we'll end the reading. So far, it's been good. It's been good for you, Aries. Hi, guys. Welcome in. If you guys are wondering why the camera is off, again, people just don't know how to be respectful. So I'm going to keep it off. But I appreciate you guys being here. You know, I love showing my cards, and I love being there, showing myself. But again, people just don't know when to not fucking say anything rude or out of pocket. Like, what the fuck? All right, for Aries, no repeats, please. All right, we have the Fool. Why the Fool here? All right, hold on. No, keep those. Okay. Okay, so with you being here with the Fool, you have been liberated. You are free of charge, Aries. You have made decisions to where it took you places. Doesn't matter if it's mind, body, and spirit. It took you fucking places. And due to that, you can hang the way that you can hang with the Hangman. You can literally just be chill and just be like, okay, I'm cool. You know, it could be like a red flag for some people or a trigger, but you're going to be as happy as you can be. Even though you might not see it physically, you're still tuning in into your gut feeling, into your decisions, right? Into that masculine energy. And it's allowing you to be who you are. Not so much a masculine, but having that emotion and not being so cold-hearted like some people say. No, we're pretty sweet. We are very charming, mind, body, and spirit. And a lot of us are very karmic with the Queen of Swords. And we are emotionally intelligent. To which we already know when to call motherfucker out with fucking tough love. Tough love, especially family. Okay? You're going to give back that energy. Okay? With the Queen of Cups. You're going to get back to that energy, Aries. It might not seem like it. You know, some of us are like, nah, fuck family, fuck them, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, for some people it's already too late. But for some, hey, why not? I'm still here. I'm going to call these motherfuckers out. I'm going to trigger them. And that's what you're going to be doing, Aries. You're going to be reversing that fucking energy back to their asses. And they're not going to have no choice but look into it. Because they damn well know that it's fucking true. Because that's all consciousness. It's all that they've been fucking reversing and getting rid of, supposedly. But all they've been doing is just suppressing that fucking energy. But thanks to your spirit, it's going to be awakening their asses with your moon sign, Aries, whatever the moon sign is. It's going to be triggering their asses. That energy is going to keep shining with the freaking eclipse. It's going to keep illuminating their fucking traumas. So, what I'm seeing, it's like you're going to be, oh my God, how do I put this? Okay, you're going to continue doing like your psychic abilities, connecting with your intuition, your high priestess, all that, but without the need of giving self attention from that negativity or from those people that are negative. Instead of you meditating at home, you're going to do it somewhere else. If you come across certain people, not everybody has it best, but they're trying their best. But for those that are in that space physically, mind, body, other than mind, body, and spirit, you're just going to go ahead and keep connected with nature to the point where they can't say that it's your fault. So like, for example, I was meditating, well, I was trying to, and my father heard me playing my singing bowl, and right away he was talking shit. He did disturb my energy. So what I did, I'll do it when he's not home, or I'll just go to the lake and meditate over there. So like that, I don't have to have that focus onto me. And then I'm going to have no choice but just to look away because I'm not doing anything. They don't see me doing it. See what I'm saying? So that's the type of energy that's happening right now, Aries. So the more you keep yourself in secret, the better. Because again, we don't need that projection. Yeah, I might know how my father is or how my family is, to the point where sometimes it's just the energy. When we're in that fragment, we don't need that backlash. It's going to cause a lot of fucking troubles to our spirit because the eclipse is trying to cleanse our chakras and our solar plexus and everything, within self. And shadow work, we don't need that backlash. We don't need that shit right now. I'll just continue receiving and grounding our fucking energy. So be mindful of self and how you connect with self by meditation, but again, not to where you're triggering others in the sense that it's coming back to you in the wrong way when you damn well know that it's not. But other people, again, their opinions, their minds are not going to be set free. I'll just keep on lashing and putting that energy onto you. Oh shit. And we don't need that. Okay, let me see, what time is it? Okay, we have a few minutes. All right. Let's see with the emotional baggage, just to see if there's anything that we need to work on, other than what we already know. Emotional body, spirit, for Aries. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Whoa. Okay, I'll keep that one. I'll keep that one. The Six of Wands. Okay. The Ace of Swords. Yes, we're putting the knives. We're staying focused on looking back. But in the sense that when we feel it with our minds, body, and spirit, we're shifting. Because we're allowing our intuition with the High Priestess to get us out of this shithole. Or we're doing it without the need of looking back. I'll just keep tuning into that feeling and taking care of it. So yeah, we don't have to be corresponding with fear when any of that. I'll just authenticity, right? Authenticity, whatever. You know what I'm saying. But the High Priestess here is giving me that energy, like that serious look. You guys are very serious about whatever the fuck is happening to you right now. And you're maintaining focus. Your mind is focused on that. Which I am proud of us. Because we've been working so hard towards this. A lot of us are like, where's the money? Where's the money? But again, we have to be okay in the head. Other than just mind, body. I mean, spirit. Like for me, spirit, it's good. I've been nurturing my spirit. My body too. But it's just my mind also that's been nurturing itself, as well. With no ego, just inspiration, movement, And awareness. The more we come off this way, the better. Because we're grounding wishes here. And it's going to be our own. Even though we don't have certain things, we're still going to be radiating that back to the universe. And the universe is going to go ahead and see our signature. That it still remains the same. You know, how do I put this? It's like your blueprint. There you go. It's like your blueprint is already being more sparked than anything, to the point where the universe is not going to have no choice but really, really start giving you shit back. It's like, I've been working on this, I've been doing this, and you just have not given me it back to me. Like, how much longer do I have to wait? But a lot of us are working through subconscious. Remember that, Aries. You know, we're doing subconscious. Even though sometimes we might not know what's happening other than the energies around us. But I know for me, as an Aries sun, I'm doing subconscious work. And I'm getting to the root of it. A lot of you guys might not need to go that far back. Or you already know. You already know of your subconscious. You know, you already are self-aware consciously. I, on the other hand, I needed to bring that to my consciousness, other than just being unconscious about it, which I was aware, but I just didn't know how to come out of it until I started going to behavioral health therapy. So yeah, all right. But again, you guys are giving recognition to self without the need of looking back, other than just learning how to trust your own intuition and start making better choices. And whatever you receive, you're going to receive it with gratitude. Instead of mouthing it, you're going to see it as an angel that you always were. You know, as innocent as you were, like a child. Like, oh, thank you so much. Like, you know, we're going to be sweet. We're going to be kind to spirit. Oh, excuse me, that was really emotional. To spirit, we're going to be really... I mean, I feel the energy, but putting it in words is so hard sometimes. Oh, my goodness. Fuck, I don't know. Just know that's going to be really emotional. You know, we're going to be receiving a lot of emotions, but this is just us receiving everything. Like, one thing is doing stuff for ourselves, and for it to take action, and for it to fully blossom the way it's supposed to. For someone else to give it to us in the physical form, hell yeah, that's going to be a lot different than just spirit coming in and making us feel something. No, we're going to feel it and we're going to see it. We're not going to do that no more. We're done feeling it. We want it in physical form. We just want it all already. Okay? All right, guys, I don't want to do too much anymore. I'll just give you straight to the point, and that's that. Let me do an overall. Okay, Spirit, thank you. We have the Eight of Cups and the Magician. It's not time to walk forward. If you already know what this is taking you, with the King of Cups, be emotionally intelligent to the point where you don't have to be using everything all at once. I'll just see it for what it is. See what I'm saying? Like, use your consciousness, use your awareness. Instead of using your whole entire fucking spirit to get an answer, you already see it with the person's actions or with something here. We don't have to put the whole entire being onto this. When we're just intelligent. We're intelligent in our own fucking way. So the more that you create space for people to express themselves without the need of us draining ourselves by doing that, we're just letting people do their own shit. To which that will help us a lot better to really just say goodbye, or just stay seated, damn it. Just be in that space. Like, okay, I ain't doing shit. I already knew that you were not going to move. So why am I even worried about it? Alright, guys, that was it. I'm going to leave that there. The reading was pretty good. And advice, continue nurturing your spirit, your mind, body. And be at peace. Mwah. Besitos. God bless.